Ladies and gentlemen, our schools are nothing more than government-run indoctrination camps that brainwash the children. I mean, look at what the news today with this. Teacher yells at student criminal offense to criticize Obama. I mean, the schools are teaching our kids that Obama is God and you must kiss his ass? This is just ridiculous. I mean, they have a right to their opinion. I mean, even though it's in the false left-right paradigm system, and they're not educated because they're in the public school system. I mean, it's not in the fact that they're saying, oh, let's just kill Obama, or let's do something to lie about him. I mean, a lot of people are pissed off at the establishment because they have screwed them time in and time in and time in. I was one of those. I admit I voted for Obama, a.k.a. Barry Soetoro, which is his real name. But look, I've been in a hellish state for a while, unemployed, making very little income. But look, it took that to get me to get mad as hell and not take it anymore, to quote that famous line in Network back in 1976. I mean, take a look at this. Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher, I pledge video. I'll play some of that for you just to see how the establishment gets the slaves to kiss their ass. Oh, they say the job of the president's the loneliest in the world. Really? When you're not... Really, I mean, you're bought and paid for by Goldman Sachs and the elite of the world. Just look at this garbage. Just look at the garbage Barry Soetoro's putting out, while they sucker the public into thinking the economy is good, when in reality it's not. It's just going to get worse and worse until they decide to collapse the system and put in their world government. You want more propaganda? The Obama youth that are chanting signals about his policies. This will probably occur in those FEMA camps, or those re-education camps, shall I say, that are openly out in the open with the documents saying, oh, we'll teach people pro-U.S. policies. We mean pro-white shoe boy policies about pro-wars, giving the bankers unlimited power, that sort of thing. Here's more garbage to make you vomit. Because Obama is our leader, I'm inspired to defend our country against supposed terrorists. Oh, more garbage. I mean, these children are nothing more than slaves to the state because they're forced to kiss his ass. God, people would just stop watching prostitute propaganda news, get their children out of the public school indoctrination system, and get them to think for themselves, we'd get our republic back. But since so many people are in the prostitute left-right false paradigm while being distracted by shows like American Idol, Lost, Wipeout, etc., this is occurring. Hold on a sec. A police state, yes, in which your Fourth Amendment rights don't exist, in the supposed name that all hell's gonna break loose. In reality, it's just to get people afraid so they'll be patted down by the TSA, so they can take away your internet rights, take away free speech. Ugh, this is ridiculous. One other thing before I call it more propaganda. Federal Reserve propaganda curriculum aimed at high schools. Oh, goody. Now we get to brainwash our students about Osama bin Bernanke, the leading #1 financial terrorist, about policies such as, oh, it's constitutionally legal, and you have to pass this in order to graduate. I mean, the Federal Reserve is as federal as federal plumbing. Isn't this documented through the Great Depression, through the fact that Osama bin Bernanke wants to devalue the dollar just to make families struggle more to pay gas and for gas and food? I mean, just look at this. The lesson plan instructs teachers to rely on the nearly 200 year old Supreme Court case, McCullough versus Maryland. Dubious ruling struck down a state tax on an early version of the American Central Bank, while portraying to extend implied powers to Congress that were not specifically mentioned in the Constitution. Excuse me, the Federal Reserve is owned by the Big Six: Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, Citibank, Bank of America, etc., etc. It's a private banking cartel that is designed to collapse the American economy. If people just would educate themselves on this, things would be a lot better. But nope, you're fed propaganda just like you're fed all those GMOs and GMO food and garbage television propaganda day in and day out. Alright, I'm done, but you'll probably see me rant some more as the economy continues to collapse, all thanks to the good old white shoe boys.